YG on the beat, boy.
You know a nigga faded. She asking for another shot, baby girl, I think you wasted. She don't even gotta chase it. All this money, I'ma throw it on that ass like you naked. I'm fucking and I'm skating. Yeah, that's just how I play. I'm fucking and I'm skating. She wanna ride out and go see if it's true I'm getting money.
What up? This your girl, Nightlife Chick. You know what it is, Nightlife Entertainment, Nightlife BMF. How you doing today? I'm with my artist, you know, Hollis right here, of course. And then we got one right here, you know, that's MoStaxx Entertainment. It's going down. Look for their music. We got some real shit going down. It'll be on the radio soon. Check us out. What we got right here now, what's up?
What's poppin'?
Yeah, we got a single about to get jumping on the radio soon. It's called SKATIN. Produced by YG, which is a young dude from my neighborhood, came up under us in the studio. We actually used to kick them out the studio, but now we making hits together. This is my partner in crime, my cuz Hollis Jordan.
What up, though?
He manufactured the song. He put it together. I'm just a feature. I ain't nobody important. You know what I mean? But it's MoStaxx Entertainment. I'm gonna let Hollis holler at y'all.
What up, though, y'all? Y'all know what it is. Your boy. Hey, I want to let y'all know we got something special coming for y'all real soon. SKATIN, featuring my man Sir Juan, produced by the one and only YG. Y'all know what it is. MoStaxx, Nightlife ENT. Y'all know what it is.
You know that promotion tip on that Nightlife, boom, it's a hit.
All day.
What up, though? We break records. What up, DJ Brad Legion of Doom? So we got a lot of things going on now. You know, we got albums coming. You know, most definitely the SKATIN is official. It will be on the radio coming. Look for Christmas to be in love because we got some music for you, trust me. I mean, you know, it is what it is. MoStaxx, Nightlife Chick, you know, and I got the team with me, you know, it's going down.
Everybody in my family do music. Like, we came to listen to a lot of old school. I know everybody say that, but we listen to everything. We got a lot of people in our family that do music, and we've been doing music for a minute. It's a natural thing, like I can't get enough of it.
What made me want to be a creator and, you know, and be in entertainment was the fact that, you know, like Juan said, you know, our whole family was so deeply rooted into it, and that's all we were surrounded by. So that's kind of what it was. My older brother Mario, MoStaxx, was the producer in the family, and, you know, like every typical rap group, you know, we was producing music out of the basement. That's where we started.
Tryna get the keys to my whip. Since you want my credit card to get a butt lift. I ain't even tryna front, baby, I'm too lit.
I go the rest of the room. It was way longer than this. This wasn't no dough.
Not that bad.
This wasn't no dough. It was a little, you know how the living room got the big opening?
Yeah.
That's what this was. They turned this into a dough. This was the living room, and they turned it into a bedroom.
That's where it was, you know, created. What can we say?
This was a bathroom at first.
Yeah, it was a little
but the
bitty
door
bathroom.
was over here.
Yeah.
Mario MoStaxx old room right here. Him and Jarrell, Mr. Simmons. It didn't look like that though.
You knocked some walls down here too?
Now it was a wall right here.
Bathroom over
It was a bathroom right here. This is where the studio was, right here on this side.
I know what it is. You on the old block, Finkel and St. Mary's. We going through all this our old hoods where we used to have the backyard parties and shit. I know you can relate. I know you can relate. But this is where it went down. We had the block parties out here. Every year we used to throw a block party. This used to be banging. And before you knew it, the whole neighborhood would come to our house, you know, to work with my brother. You know, he was like the famous guy in the neighborhood for doing music. You know, that was really like the closest thing we had to somebody that actually had that ability, that talent to be able to do something like that. And, you know, everybody looked up to him. So I was one of the guys that, you know, wanted to learn it and, of course, do it.
What are y'all future plans? Like, when do you plan on releasing new music?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, the whole point of us taking our time with this is to perfect, you know, what we have. And we want to give the fans, we want to give everybody quality work, you know what I'm saying? We don't just want to throw anything out there. So we're about to come with something real special, and it's gonna hit home. And we want everybody to vibe with it. We want everybody to turn up with it, share it with everybody. Just turn up. That's coming real soon. The single is called "SKATIN." So everybody look out for that. It's gonna be everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you can find music.
Radio.
Everywhere.
Radio.
Coming to a station near you. So make sure you call in and request that thing when you hear it.
Like whatever I talk about, whether it's ratchet or it's touching home or it's just doing a collab with him, we putting ideas together because I grew up with him. You know what I mean? It's really my blood cousin. I grew up with him, so we got experiences to make fun records and make serious records.
So tell me about your times with Freeway Ricky Ross.
Oh, well, you know Ross. That's fam. That's Unc. I met Rick through a cat here in Detroit, well-known Gladiator from Team Records. So I actually did a show through Gladiator, and he had brought Rick down here to the city and whatnot. So I met Rick through Gladiator actually, so he get that credit for sure. And I did the show, MoStaxx Entertainment. We all performed, Wine, the whole crew. Everybody came out and we showed out. So Rick, just so happened to take liking into what we was doing. And he wanted to develop a relationship, a working relationship, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that kind of came about. And, to this day, we still good friends. And we actually, was with him on his book tour as well. He came to the city and we, traveled, around the city with him and showed him the hood. And, we pretty much did everything, So that's a very good friend of mine. Rick Ross, I support you, he supports me,
I also heard that you worked with Bone Thugs and Harmony before.
Well, yeah, I've done some stuff with Bone Thugs. This is years ago though. This is like early on when I had just really got out in the public and started performing. But yeah, I've done a couple of shows with Bone Thugs and some studio work and stuff, but nothing too big, nothing that's really notable that you guys would know, but it was kind of like behind the scenes stuff that just didn't make it out there, So music to me, for me, what it means to me, it's actually like having a heart. You know what I'm saying? It plays a part in me being able to get up every day and to do what I do. Because if I didn't have music, I honestly don't know what I would be doing. I wouldn't know where I would be in life.
Is there any artist that you looking forward to working to in the future?
I was on the bench for a minute where I was like, we're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna keep it in-house. We ain't messing with no outside artists. I've worked with a lot of underground artists, but none that's like known in the city. So no, I haven't really worked with no big artists.
All right, so how passionate are you about the music? Like, what makes you really strive to be an artist?
Life experiences. It helped me because instead of reacting, I make a song. Like, it's a lot of stuff I've been through where I could have just reacted, but I made a song about it. And to listen to it, it'll remind me, like, yeah, you could be here, you could be there, but if you don't do so, you'll be here. So the music took toll of that, and it became recreational, then it became a lifestyle, then it became a life. I'm 31.
31. How long have you been doing music?
Since 2017 years. I just ain't take it as a, like I'm about to quit my job and go rap. But I can do that.
All right.
Better than anybody you call it. We jumped out about 2012. Really doing shows, really trying to take it serious, and then we laid off for a minute. Of course, I got like 2 kids that need me more than, a club.
Besides being a musician, do you make any beats or anything?
Yeah, I do music production. I don't like to call it making beats because it's more of the stage I'm at with it now. It's more than just making a beat. You know what I'm saying? It's more of structuring and actually putting a whole body of work together. So structure. I'm not just a guy sitting there just it's beyond that point. So yeah, I do music production. I write music, everything, pretty much everything. I engineer, mix, master, I do everything. I work with a lot of local artists. Yeah, so mainly my repertoire is from local artists. People probably never heard of, but some of these guys are really good. Some of these guys are really good, and I didn't expect that. But sometimes you're so used to hearing what you're used to hearing, you think that's all that there is to offer. But it's a lot of guys out here that's doing their thing, and I support them, you know what I'm saying? Detroit all day. We got to support each other at the end of the day, because our time is money, at the end of the day. we don't got that much time to waste. You know, we've been struggling long enough. It's time to get to the bag. You know, no time off.
All right. So we got all three of y'all here today. What makes everything? How do you guys work together? Like, is it like a process, or like, do you just specifically write individual songs, or do you guys come together and collab and try to like come up with concepts and ideas?
All of the above.
All of the above, really. Because some days we'll be in the studio together. You know, me, Juan, Mario, MoStaxx.
We might not do nothing but just come up
vibe,
with
vibe,
and
just
listen
work.
to beats.
Or other times, you know, we take advantage of email. So we do a lot of emailing sometimes when we want to do features and hey, check out this idea, put something to that. So we do emailing. But most of the time when we come up with our best stuff is when we in there together, just organically vibing and just coming up with, you know, creative things. You know, that's pretty much it. Letting it flow. That's it. You know, we had those days when we did the open mics and the different showcases, and we still do those. So you know, it's never nothing wrong with going out to an open mic or a showcase. Just get practice in. You know what I'm saying? If you can't look at it as nothing else, just look at it as practice. At the end of the day, you ain't never too big from where you started from. You gotta still be out there in the field, putting in that work. So
remember, McDonald's been out for over 100 years, and you still see a commercial at least 20 times a day.
Right.
They moving.
Yep.
And we go there. I go there at least 3 times a week. That's
yeah, but one more thing to that question. We throw a lot of our own, you know, events and stuff, a lot of shows.
Yeah.
You know, Nightlife Entertainment sponsors it. So a lot of it is just straight coming from within. You know, we put together our own events.
Do you guys have any upcoming concerts or anything coming up?
Everything's in the making. You can look forward to us to start moving in the next month. We got a lot of local shows as well as out-of-town shows. We'll be doing a big show in December. I'm not going to tell you everything yet because it's a secret. So we put it out. You'll see.
All right. So what made you guys come together?
Well, you know, they stepped to me and I heard their music and off the rip I knew like I can hear that on the radio. I could see myself listening to it in the club already and everything. Heard a little bit more and I just seen the love and the hunger and the thirst for the music in them, you know, and you gotta have that, you gotta keep that. That's what you make great music from. And so I think I'm willing to take a chance if they are. So that's what we did and we collabed. Now we finna make greatness. You know, that's what I do for a living. Been out, you know, almost 18 years now, so it's all good.
I want you, baby. You should be my lady.